said it earlier tonight. We got, as of right now, no breaks filled for tomorrow, but we will definitely be breaking a couple things tomorrow. It just depends on what. I have one break with 7 spots left, one break with 10, another break with 7, and another break with, it should be 7. I guess I have 3 breaks with 10 or less spots ready to go. Hopefully couple of those fill. The pick your team, the Prism and Playbook pick your team is basically that's breaking tomorrow. It just depends on when it gets filled. So that'll break at some point tomorrow evening. I like to break on the evenings and Saturday. Just give myself all day to do stuff. Sunday, then we'll be breaking Sunday morning. Some football on Sunday morning. Football of some kind. If it's not one of the breaks that I have posted now, it'll be something different. Contenders are supposed to be in tomorrow, but apparently the shipment's still getting delayed. So that point we'll just have a big contenders party on Monday. I got Bowman's Best. I know I don't got a lot of baseball fans that follow me apparently, but Bowman's Best, got 2 boxes of that, $45 for 2 teams. It's a fun one. Bowman's Best is getting 8 autos out of that. Bowman's Best, definitely a fun break. If you were following along on YouTube, I did not have enough time between breaks to, set up a stream to update the teams. So sorry about that. I do have the teams list here. Anybody, if we hit something crazy, I can shout it out. All right, here we go. I have a list of teams. I can tell you who you have. You have the Magic and the Suns. Yeah, on YouTube I didn't what's it called? I didn't have enough time between breaks to throw that on the streams. Cam Reddish working. Reddish out of the first pass. Not sure if this break was slow fill because of the fact that there's illusions in it, or if it's another reason. But let's see. I am going to give away, even though we didn't fill in time, I am going to give away one. I'll pick one winner to get a card, or a random. You can pick your Zion or Ja rookie cards. One random person will get that. Do that when the break's over. If I know me well enough, there's a career lineage, Dwayne Wade. If I know me well enough, I will shut this feed off, and about 45 seconds later, I will realize I did not razz off the card. Let's see if that happens tonight. I always write notes to myself too. Like, I don't know if you can see it over there. Add card for Raz. I write myself notes so I don't forget, and I still forget. What's funny is like people don't even. Sometimes people will remind me, but usually they don't. Clear shots. Russell Westbrook. Clear shots. DeRozan. Ty Jerome to the Suns. 1 second, sorry. 1 second. I had to make a for the BOGO break, I had to make a discount code. That's basically what I have to do for those BOGO breaks. I price it up super high so nobody actually buys it, and then I give everybody a discount code, and everybody's getting DMs left and right on the discount code doesn't work, and I forgot to hit save. It's happened to me a lot where I've done it. I'm like, okay, good, it's done, and I just didn't hit save. Left the screen up without hitting save. If you were curious about the Illusions Blasters, I happen to be in my hobby shop. There's an Anthony Davis season highlights. I was in my hobby shop, you know, the one that has sealed stuff, and their Illusions blasters were, I mean, relatively cheap. They weren't the MSRP $20. They were under, because basically what they do is they'll have price markers on a lot of their stuff, but not everything. So I basically just go, so what's the price? Or how much is Illusions? Whatever, I don't even remember what he told me. That was something like 60, 55, $60, and then all I ever do is it's like probably awkward to him. I literally pull out my phone and look on eBay, see how much they are on eBay. And they were 65 to 70 on eBay, if I remember right. So, alright, I'm gonna need to, when this breaks over, I'll get to them. I thought, sorry, I want to get these people's, make sure they get their stuff in before the end of the night if I can. I should be good now. I'm not even going to look over. Steve Nash, clear shots. Oops. His son. Nets and Sear Little. Not that it matters. I like I like football Illusions more than basketball. Why? I mean, I don't know what it is, but it's like there's slight differences. Just enough to make me. There we go. There we go. I haven't seen one of these insert kits before. Who had the Grizzlies? Mike L. Nice hit from Mike L. Instant Impact. I've seen the Instant Impact jersey inserts on the NFL side. Every break I feel like has one of those. DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks. Daniel D. Unless we hit an auto here, I mean this is my stipulation, I didn't say this earlier. Unless we hit an auto here, everybody's going to be eligible for the random Czar Gion. If you get an auto, I deem you not. You don't need to be in the running for that, Jackson Hayes. I always, just because it's pure geography, I always want to put Pelicans and the what's it called? The Pelicans and the Grizzlies on the east side. I just as I go, I do to the right. When I stack to the right, it's the Eastern Conference. When I stack to the left, it's the Western Conference. Just so it's easier to sort. It just saves me time after the fact. And I always just want to do like geography, not team. All right, we got Alonzo. We got our rookie reflections. We're gonna have to, because that Derrick Rose is on the Pistons. We're gonna have to, what's it called? Coin flip this one. Unfortunately, because even though Rose is mostly a Bull, he is a Piston on this card. Have to remember to do that. JJ Redick, Demboya. Got two more of these blasters. Let's get that out of the way. It's going to be more in the way than not in the way. Anybody play the Mega Million? Did I win? We ran out and grabbed a couple Mega Million tickets before the break tonight. Or before the first one, that is. I don't like how those were sitting in that box. Just to show you that there's nothing else in there. Hopefully these aren't damaged. That would suck for sure. Yeah, that's okay. Just the way that they weren't sitting straight up and down, they'd be nervous. PJ Tucker. Why I said PJ Tucker like that? Otto Porter. Nico Melli. Like I said, we'll have at least we will have at least 2 breaks tomorrow. What those 2 breaks will be, for sure it'll be the pick your team playbook in Prism. The other one, not sure. Hopefully it's. Actually, I don't even know what I hope it is. Another rookie reflections. So we got this one will need to be coin flipped off as well. PJ Washington. I haven't really been doing it much because I've been most evenings and nights I find myself down here as a shining stars Trae Young. Find myself down here packing and whatnot, working on stuff, doing whatever for the breaks. So I have not watched like any NBA this year. Not that we're insanely far into the season. We're a month in. I feel like I've watched maybe like 1 or 2 games. Taco Fall. Kawhi. That's All-Star game. Clippers though. Jimmy Butler. Daniel Gafford. Last box of the Illusions. Maybe we'll get to our Hoops Megas. I'm trying to remember if I've opened one of the red Hoops Megas before. I know I've done the blues. I'm trying to remember if I've done the reds. People have been saying that what's it called? Targets have been limiting stuff. So I was like, yeah, we'll see. On my way to another one of these rookie reflections. These are kind of a pain, but I do lots of coin flips. Oh wait, no, this one's not a coin flip because it's both Wizards. That makes my life a lot easier. Just thinking that all the other ones were coin flips, and that one had to be one too. I was like, well, let me run into Target, see if they have anything. They of course did not. In the past year, I've found 1 mega box of Prism Draft Picks baseball. And then I found 2 Hoops Premium hangers. The hangers I did not use in breaks. I used basically my golden rule for myself is if I ever find retail, I will rip it myself. I mean, it's probably a stupid idea because then theoretically you could use it, sell it or whatever, but just retail's so hard to find. I like to treat myself to the retail. I will only open stuff for myself if it's like basically the MSRP value. Like I'm not gonna go out and buy whatever $160 Hoops Premium box. Nice movie there, Hoops Premium box, and then rip it myself. I'll break it for sure because there's just more value to be had in breaking it because yes, it's a markup, but you can split the price over 15, 30 people. At retail, it's just hard to justify paying it because you can't get anything too special in terms of it. Like in order to make $160 off of it, which is I feel like that's the price they normally go for if you want to buy one. If you want to buy extras, you can get them cheaper. You just gotta hit a few Zions kind of deal out of those. If you aren't buying it with markup. Alright, Rubio. Vucevic. Giannis, Danny Green, Paula. Alright. Hoops Premium. I'm sure it's what you've all been waiting for. You know what? I did do a red box of Hoops Premium before. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I remember seeing the green cracked ice parallels. Alright, pack number 1. Put this off to the side. Alright, oh, there's a jaw. Followed by our first green cracked ice. Oops, I would much rather have the green cracked ice be this jaw, but it's okay. Got LeBron. Lights, camera, action. LeBron, anything worthy of a sleeve. Oops. Is that over too far? Some of you will be getting your shipping information from the stuff earlier this week. Tonight, there's our silver Zion. There we go. Who had the Pelicans? Carl D. Not saying it's your first break, Carl, but I would at least say you're newer. I feel like I'm right on that account. Zion Silver. I'll go right up front. Kevin, you should not be watching this if you're trying to take a little break. You should not be watching breaks if you're trying to take one. There's another Zion. If Carl's in here, you can ask Kevin. I pull a lot of Zions, apparently. It's my thing. It's my calling. Zach LaVine. I'm a little interested in this pack because we had a flipped around card in the back there. Confused if you were open. Kendrick Nunn. Really? I have an old TV in the storage shed. So Kevin Durant. I'm trying to figure out exactly why this one is flipped around. Maybe someone knows something I don't know. But the only issue is I don't have cable down here in my basement. So I wanted to be able to watch NBA if I want to put it on. I was actually thinking about pulling it out of the storage shed and using it as like a computer monitor. Because there's a Dort green cracked ice. It's an old college TV, but it's an HD flat screen, whatever. Like it's not huge, it's 32 inches, something like that. But it might just make the other desk like we basically have 2 of these tables down here. I make the other desk like a work desk, and if they ever want to do stuff down here, go over there. I saw a sneak peek of a Miami Heat rookie on the back of this stack. Maybe a thick one there. Brooks, Monk, Windler, and we got another cracked ice rookie coming up. Basley. Not top loaders. Grab another pack after this. Tyler Hero. I've said Hero and Harrow, and changed my mind not changed my mind, I went back and forth and I can't remember which one was the right one. I can't remember which one I said first and then which one I was told was the correct one. Or not told the correct one, but realized was the correct one. It's like I'm sure many people out there have that one word that no matter how many times you spell it, you will never spell it correctly. Even though you know that there's a certain way, but then as you're typing the word, you can't remember what way was the incorrect way that you've always spelled it, and what way was the correct way that you never spell it. That word for me is guaranteed. I will always struggle with the UA issues and guaranteed. The U's and the A's. No matter how many times I say guaranteed. Always an issue. A cracked ice Jay Crowder and a Valanciunas silver. Last pack of this Hoops Premium Mega. Nice to see us pull an auto out of here, right? Alexander Walker. Also, not that I'm sure. I top load everything for you guys, obviously. But if you ever in your own searching for cards and whatnot, you buy cards, whatever. If you happen to need supplies ever, and I know some places just don't have supplies in them, shoot me a DM and I can get you some supplies. I always buy in bulk because it's one of those things where what's the worst thing that happens is you have the top loaders for longer than you need them. I'm eventually going to use all of them. So if you ever need some supplies, I can ship them out with a break package kind of deal, whether it be top loaders or penny sleeves. I don't remember how much the top loaders cost. I just bought a case, and I thick top loaders and a case of the regular top loaders. I can figure out how much they cost if I need to, but they're definitely cheaper than when I was buying at my local hobby shop. I'm talking like $1, instead of $1.50, it might have been $1 kind of deal per 25 pack. And then I got a case of penny sleeves, which is I think it's 10,000 penny sleeves. So if you need penny sleeves, like I said, I think those were $1 each. But don't quote me on that. It's been a bit since I got them, but I can always just look at not my receipt, but my credit card charge. That was all I bought when I went in that day. Got RJ Barrett. Is our first RJ of the night? Kind of vaguely remember maybe I pulled an RJ Illusions. Danny Green. And then I'm not going to pull all the cards out for the who's going to get a random rookie card of Zion, Jar, RJ, but that person who wins, I'll shoot you a picture. Not the Pelican green cracked ice we wanted there. That's for sure. I originally was planning on staying up late and getting all of the shipping done. It's done. It's being packed. It's packed up already. But I feel the sleep hitting me here. 11:30 at night. Late night last night. I stayed up till 3 in the morning last night trying to get all the stuff sorted, bagged, and tagged. Got it all done, then made it so tonight was shipping, but sticking the labels on is the quickest part. That's all they got left right now, so these will definitely go out tomorrow. Just depends on if they go out tomorrow at 9 a.m. versus noon kind of deal. Probably closer to noon. Also, I'm always open to requests in terms of if people like a certain kind of thing, in terms of certain kind of breaks or whatever. I'm open to trying new things. In the end, as much as I want to do I try to do what everybody else wants, but I know as I do breaks, I definitely have influence on them in terms of like, this is what I would want out of a break. That's why you see me do more Chronicles than any person should, because I love Chronicles. Then on the other hand, Prism is something that I know it's valuable, but it's something that I'm not overly a fan of. But I do Prism because I know everybody else likes it, kind of deal. I haven't done Mosaic. You probably might be wondering why I haven't done Mosaic in a while. Since the new year hit, it's a DeAndre Hunter silver. Nice hit for the Hawks. Since the new year hit, Prism or the Mosaic prices just got too expensive to be worth it. Don't get me wrong, other stuff jumped too, but the price that I was paying for a Mosaic no huddle box, or hobby box, sorry. The price I was paying for a hobby box before the new year is now the price of a no huddle box. And I already thought the no huddle box was like, is a no huddle box worth it? And you're paying, I can't remember. I haven't looked at the list lately because I have so much stuff. I don't need to buy more. But I want to say last time I looked, they were up near $700. Kevin Love. That's Kevin reaction. Anyone know why they flip these around? Because Durant's was backwards too. Don't really know. But a couple nice hits here. Oh, we got to do our coin flips. Almost forgot. All right. For the coin flips, heads, this goes to the Pelicans. Tails, this goes to the Lakers. Gonna flip one coin. Don't know why I can't just be set on a quarter to begin with. Alright. Heads, Pelicans. Tails, Lakers. These are tails. That'll go to the Lakers. Write that down somewhere. Alright, we're going to do the go back thing here because I'm going to make sure we start over. Alright, then we got heads, Bulls, tails, Pistons. Heads. Alright, I'm happy that one went to the Bulls because, no offense, but that feels like it should be. When you get a actually hit the nice higher end rookie, you kind of want to make sure it goes to the right team. All right, and now we got to do our list randomizer for this. The teams here. Dice roller. All right, 2 dice. Got to be at least a 4. Here's a 9. Whoever ends up on top gets the card. We're not doing 3 only because we didn't fill it in time, but I decided to just give you guys one anyway. If there's a 9, right? 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and whoever's on top, Carl D. Carl D had a nice night. Carl D had the Pelicans, right? Yeah, Carl D had a nice night. All right, Carl, I'll get a hold of you probably tomorrow morning because I need to find those. Well, I don't need to find them. I need to pick out a handful of cards. They are stashed in the other room, and everybody's asleep for the night, so don't want to wake anybody up. But I'll get a hold of you tomorrow. But definitely the big hit of the night here, silver Zion. We also had a silver DeAndre Hunter. Probably the 2 biggest hits of the night, unless somebody else wants to talk to me or something else. All right, thanks, guys.